Yeah, we're back out at the gorge, Red River Gorge in Kentucky. Had a nice weekend here, February 1st. So we decided to get out and get out the hot tent out at Coomer Ridge Campground, and it is completely empty except for the two hosts. I don't know, it's a nice weekend, so it's really caught me off guard. The website still says that it's closed, but I called the ranger station yesterday and confirmed that it was open. And all the signs here indicate that it's open, so we're gonna go up and pay in our envelope and then head out for a hike. But we got the hot tent all set up. Same setup as last time we did this. Got just the cots this time. Some sleeping bags and quilts. And a little ammo can stove. And like I said, it's only 11 o'clock, so we're gonna go ahead and head on out and try to find Tomb Arch here in the gorge. Not sure if we'll be successful, but we're gonna try. You ready to go, Henry?
Sure.
Well, we're gonna go from the parking lot here, and we are going off trail, and we are looking for Tomb Arch. We'll see. The trees are down here, so we'll have to see how hard of a time it is to even just get around. Had a lot of trees blow down in the storms this fall and winter. But we'll go see if we can find it, and if not, then we'll just have to try again. Okay, so to the left goes out to an overlook. Buzzard's Roost south, I think. I'll have to double check that. But I believe we need to keep going this way to the right. And then eventually there'll be like a clearing that almost looks like a campsite. We need to go past that and then start looking for a trail to the left to drop down the cliff line. So we made our way down to the lower ledge. Greeted by this really cool giant ice little waterfall thing here. And we found it. Tomb Arch. Tomb with a B. For obvious reasons. So yeah, once I saw this, I knew I wanted to come find it. So this is actually a natural arch. It looks like it was built here, but it is actually 100% natural. And you can see all the other rock down here that's just kind of falling apart, whereas this one is still standing. So as we look, you can actually see it goes all the way through. So it is an arch. It is smaller than I was thinking, though. Usually when people are standing back so you can see all of it, it doesn't look quite as small. So yeah, I think this is probably one of the more unique arches here in the gorge. I've never heard of anything or seen any evidence of anything like this before, and it's not far from the parking lot. But it is a little tough getting down here. Of course, all user trails unofficial. So there we have it, Tomb Rock. We're gonna make our way back around this cliff line here, climb back up, and head on back towards the car. Well, we just made it back up onto the main cliff. There's a couple logs here that somebody's cut a couple notches in for steps. But this is what the ridge looks like up here right now. Just deadfall everywhere from storms. So I don't think we're even gonna bother heading on out towards the other overlooks. The main thing we came to see was the arch. But just constantly going up and over and under and around all these blowdowns. So it makes a trail that should be, it's still pretty easy, but it's short, but it's making it take a lot longer as we just deal with all these. And we just came back from the arch, and I think we might go off to the left here, just a little ways. I don't know if we'll go all the way out to the overlook or not, but we'll at least go up and see. Maybe there's some smaller, shorter ones along the way. But sun's out, beautiful day, so may as well stay out while we can. I just came down the slope here, and we're about to head out onto the point, the overlook out here. I think it's gonna get narrow. We'll take a look at it and then see if we can make it out there. Yeah, I think we might call it quits here. So you got this narrow little thing, little ledge here, which isn't terrible, but looking up ahead, once you get past that, to really get to the point, you got to scramble up and over. But the view is awesome once you get up there, but And it's a little more than what we're looking for right now. So we'll just take in the views from right here. And we're back at the car. So just a nice, easy little hike. GPS says we did 1.2 miles in a little over an hour, but it was not 1.2 miles. While we were down over the cliff, the GPS kept jumping around a bunch. So it was definitely actually much shorter than that. But that was pretty cool. Ever since I learned about that one, I wanted to go find it, and I was finally able to. So it's pretty cool. We'll be back again. Well, we made it back to the campground. Stopped by the gas station, picked up some Gorge essentials, pizza, and L8. Yeah, we'll just be taking it easy the rest of the afternoon. It's not even 2 o'clock yet. So we'll eat our pizza, just hang out here for a while, and maybe we'll even go check out Silver Mine Arch or something before coming back for the evening. Plenty warm right now here in the sun, but it's going to get down to right around freezing tonight. So once the sun goes down, especially, it'll be time to fire up the stove in the hot tent. Be nice and toasty in there. Yeah. Well, mid-afternoon, we're going to go ahead and head down to Silver Mine Arch. Been there a bunch of times, but it's a nice, easy hike from the campground here. Just keep moving this afternoon, stay warm, and then we'll come back and finish up here. And by the time we get back, it'll be pushing close to dark anyway, so start cooling off and maybe get the fire pit out, or just start up in the hot tent. We'll see, but for now, off to Silver Mine Arch. That way. And Silver Mine Arch. Lots of ice here still. I should have been here a week ago. This whole cliffside probably was covered with ice. See all the chunks of it still laying here. They're falling off and broken. Still got a little stalagmite trying to form down there. And we're back to the campsite. So this is about another 2.5 miles or so. A little over an hour. But as you can see, the sun's getting lower in the sky. Time to just chill out and relax. I might pull out the propane fire pit for a little bit here. Just for a while before it gets down too low before we move into the tent. That's one downside to this hot tent, is once you're inside, you're completely cut off from outside. With it being just that solid brown material, when you're inside, you're completely cut off. But the warmth and the comfort's definitely worth it once you go in. It's morning, and got the stove going again, get nice and warm in here. Got some water going for coffee. My battery's about dead on here, but we'll see if we can get it to show. So 52 currently. You can see their minimum was 39 last night. This is kind of tucked away, but should be fairly accurate. So that was after we let the fire go out overnight. And this was not down on the ground, so it would have been even colder down on the ground. You can see the max there, 59. Again, it was insulated. It was definitely warmer than that, closer to the stove. But we're just waking up. Like I said, got some water going for coffee. We'll get some breakfast and just kind of hang out here. I don't think we're going to do anything other than be lazy this morning before eventually packing up and heading out.